Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Want to kind of give you an overview of where we got today and why certain things aren't done. So that way everybody kind of understands the state of the union here, where we're at. So let's start with this. Let me show you here. So this door was the door that had the issue that got wet sanded and buffed and repainted 2 days ago. Went ahead and put the weather stripping on it. Went ahead and put the door latch in it and the door catch. Okay. Now, some things that are coming still that aren't here yet. This that goes around here is on its way. We just don't have it yet. The front door handles, I have the door handles, brand new, keys, the whole thing, but I don't have the gaskets and I didn't have the bolts to bolt them on. So those are coming for the front door handles. So that's something I expect to see by the end of this weekend. What else here on the outside? I have to paint the bolts still. These are not the right bolts. I have to find them, clean them up, and paint them when we do all the other stuff. When I say other stuff, so like, here's our rear deck lid light. I took it apart today. It's ready to be sanded down and painted. Our license plate bracket, same thing. These are all our dash pieces, okay? We'll get into that in a second. The deck lid lock here, that goes right here, there's supposed to be a black gasket. Looks like these here. That goes between the lock and the body. I don't have those, so Mike's sending me that. It should be here hopefully by this weekend. And then that puts all of this together, okay? The taillights, I am just waiting on the taillight wiring harnesses where we'll pop these lenses back off, wire them up, put the bulbs in. All that's already hooked up. We just got to snap them in, and then we can wire up the taillights and have that done. The rear bumper is over there, right there. It's in great shape. All I need to do is sand that down, maybe fix a ding or two, and shoot it. So that'll be happening by the end of this weekend. That'll be Jet Black 2, BMW Jet Black 2, and it'll be on the car. So that's happening. Rear seats. The rear seat backs are sitting over there on the table. I need to wet sand and buff them, and then install them. I have about 75% of the stuff I need to complete the back seat area. I'm missing like the little hook that goes somewhere in here for these seat belts. There's a couple other things that Mike noticed I didn't have. They're coming. Rear speaker panels are here. Ordering speakers tonight when I'm done with this. I'm gonna be Memphis, probably 5.5s in the back. Same in the front kick panels. All of that's happening tonight. Which brings us up here. So I went ahead and installed this door, okay? This dash panel. I went ahead and put the sticker on it. The German sticker is kind of cool. Now, as you see, the knobs are not in here, okay? So I have two issues. I have brand new knobs. They're here. This one, which is the gas heater timer, does not want to thread in. I need to do a little work on this to get that to thread in. Other than that, this one can go in. This one is the headlight switch. the little silver piece that threads into here that the switch sticks out of, and then you got the knob that goes on. I'm missing that piece. Mike is getting me that, so that's why these are not in yet. This dash panel is on its way from Mike. I had the wrong one. As well as the little C-clip or whatever that goes here to hold this defrost switch on. That's coming. I got to take care of this still. I got to tape that up, clean that up, so we actually have defrost if we ever get it working. Seats are in the backyard in the shed. We got the seat right. We got everything to do the seats. Only thing I'm waiting for is the duct boards. When the duct boards get here, they're specifically cut out and trimmed to fit the seat frames. So I want to put the duct boards in to help me figure out where the seat frames actually go. So that's the only thing I'm waiting on there. The duct boards and the cocoa mats are on. The cocoa mats are on their way. The duct boards are being made as we speak. The guys in Texas got hit by the hurricane. You know, it is what it is. But he's working with a generator, and he's a carpenter, and he's making those for us. So that's still happening. I'm gonna pick the stain tonight, get that to Mike, and then they can stain them. What else? The dash, or the glove box, door, and radio area. Ordering a radio tonight. Went to Best Buy tonight. Looked at a $700 Pioneer, but I had the guy take it out of the box to check the depth. And I think I'm going to be fine on what I want to do. I'm thinking a Boss Audio 9-inch screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That's what's going to go there. What else? Wiper motor came in today. Brand new wiper motor, so that's great. So that's kind of the state of the union on the inside here. There's a lot going on. Our goal for this week, Ron's not feeling well, so that's not helping things. But we need him to get better. So I'm going to wet sand and buff the two seat backs and assemble them tomorrow, hopefully, and get them installed in the car. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Famous last words. That'll get this really looking like something back here, which is exciting, and I think we all need to see this just kind of come together. So get that together. Then I'm going to go after this rear bumper and get it sanded. You guys can see here, it's in great shape. No issues with it. It's already been taken down to bare metal and primed. That's the U-Pole high build primer. Inside and out, I think we're there. I've already had this on the car. It fits great, no issues. So I need to get that done and painted. This will be a completely different painting process because it's going to go black instead of red. And we're going to use the Euro Clear that we're going to paint the 40 with. Just to kind of try it out with the new gun. So see if it sprays any better. So there's that. So hopefully rear seats go in, bumper, it gets painted and installed by the end of the weekend. Hopefully some parts show up and we can go ahead and get the lock and the latches, the door latches and handles and all that done. And then I'd like to paint these for sure. The windshield frame needs to get painted. Mike told me that the windshield glass is coming. I have all the seals and everything. Now I need to paint that now. Now I was holding off on it because I truly, you see where it's hanging? It's just big and awkward. I didn't want to put it somewhere where it was going to get destroyed after we painted it. So I wanted to wait until right up to the last second, paint it. Windshield shows up a day or two later and we can hopefully not nick it up or do anything crazy. The hood needs to get painted this week. This was our little spot. We're fixing that. Ron's fixing that. But again, that's to be determined depending on how he feels. And yeah, so I'm just assemble. Steering column. Let's talk about that. I was missing the cancellation ring. So I've got a new one of those coming. Once I get that, I can assemble the hub and the steering wheel, and we'll be good there, and then I can put it in the car. The steering shaft, the little T that goes at the end of the steering column that mounts up to the rubber ring, mine's terrible, so Mike's sending me a new one, and the bolt kit and all the right stuff to hook that up so we can, you know, have the right stuff on here so we don't, you know, die and be driving and all of a sudden the steering falls off and be that would just be terrible. So anyway, guys, that's what's going on. There's a billion parts coming. Literally, I've got stuff coming from all over the place, from the Thing Shop, from ThingParts.com, from Gary York, from, I mean, just everywhere, okay? So it's a mad dash. We're 23 days. I don't think we're that far away. I would like to start tinkering with the wiring. I've got some pretty detailed pictures of some of the grounds and things like that that I can go ahead and clean up and hook back up here in the front, and then I think there's one here and there's one over here. I need to deal with that hopefully this week, and you know, just keep putting this car together, right? And you know, if you keep pushing, you keep working, you do the long hours, you put in all the time and the money and the effort, and bound to pay off eventually. So that's what we're doing. I hope you guys are enjoying the build. There is a lot of things left to do, but the list is getting smaller every day. The scary pieces here, those are our rear fenders, and they're in bare metal. Bodywork and all that needs to happen to those, and paint and get them on the car. And realistically, there's probably 2 days of bodywork, hard bodywork on those fenders, with drying times and everything, and priming and sanding and so on, and a little bit of metal repair, and yeah, so we still got to do that. But I do have everything to put on them. New turn signal housings with all the things, headlight rings, assemblies, headlight buckets, all of it. So everything going on there is new, so we should be okay there. And it's either here or en route, so that's great news. But yeah, guys, that's kind of where we're at. You know, we're pushing. So if you guys made it to the end here, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate all of you. The channel's doing amazing. It's really starting to grow, which is really fun. Which is what we like to see, and really appreciate all of you. And we're gonna keep rocking on this. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up and come out here and start wet sanding the seat backs in the back and start getting that ready. So I'll videotape all that, and if I get into installing anything cool shows up or anything like that, I'll do unboxings, and if I go ahead and install some things, I'll definitely video that and throw it in tomorrow's video. So thanks for watching Brown's Rod and Custom, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.